Today, take a look at the JC-LGL construction string lights. So you can see on here, this is the puck style. So it is flat. They do make some that are kind of more curved. The flat style is going to provide a much more diffused surface pointing straight down. So if where you need light is going to be directly below it, this is going to be the style you want. If you want more light pointing to the sides, then you're going to want to get the bulb style because that's going to provide more diffused light to the sides. Either way will provide light in either direction. So you can see the distance between each light is 118 inches, so that is 2 inches under 10 feet, so almost 10 feet. Then we got 114 inches from where you're going to be plugging it in to the first light. It is worth keeping in mind that if you need more distance than that, you can just start with the next light up. Then after the final light, we got a 4-inch extension before we got the female plug. So this is the female plug on this one. You can see this is going to be a 2-prong plug. They do make a 3-prong plug, so if you need to have the ground, you're going to need to get the 3-prong version. Most of the time I prefer having a 3-prong, but if all you're going to be doing is charging a phone or something like that, anything where you only need a 2-prong, this is going to be perfectly fine for that. The other nice thing about this is if you want to add even more string lights, this is going to give you a total of 10 lights spread out over 100 feet. You can just daisy chain these, so you can take the next one, plug it into here. Each of these string lights is good for 130 watts, so that is not that much. So amps times volts equal watts. If you got 120 volts, you got 1 amp, that's 120 watts. This is 10 watts over 1 amp. Each light does come with a carabiner. It is not a super large carabiner. We're looking at about 1/2 inch, so you can fit that over a hook. But you can just do what I'm probably going to be doing, which is you just take a hanger, make a loop, and then you can hang this directly onto that. We can see on here, this is ETL listed, which is very important, and this is 5K. So this is going to be putting out light, which is going to be close to what you're going to be seeing in daylight. Now it does say on here 3 units maximum, so you're only going to want to daisy chain 3 total of these. And it says for use only in GFCI protected circuits. It does look and feel fairly well made. We do have strain reliefs on each side, so we don't have to worry about that wire pulling out. Let's go ahead and plug it in. Okay, so it does appear that they are all working. We do not have any duds. So I got the cable strung out. That actually is going to cover this entire area, which is great. Now you can see we got all these lights here on the side, but those are downward pointing lights, so it doesn't really do a lot for the operators right here. Anytime they got to see, it can get a little dark. So I'm going to string this up so hopefully we get a little bit more light. Especially right here, this is going to be my before and after area, because this is where people really need to be able to see what they're doing. So I can show you what I've been doing. I'm just taking a hanger and I'm clipping off the elbows. And I bend it around like that. Okay, so you can see it the first time, same as me. Yeah, that is much better. And after. Yeah, that is way better. They should be happy with that. It looks brighter on camera. I'm going to see if I can reduce this a bit. Yeah, it looks about like that. So that is much safer and just better lighting. And we can see I got 1, 2, 3 coming down. I got the same thing on the other side, and then I got 4 right here. So this is around the main area. So I actually had enough lights to cover this whole platform plus extras. That was actually a perfect setup for this. So these are the lights that are the flat bottom. So I'm going to take the ones that are the bulbs. I'm going to put those ones up, and I want to see if that makes any difference as far as lights side to side. Okay, and here are the bulb style. Yeah, maybe a little bit more light out to the sides. Not a heck of a lot, but it is there. So if you're more concerned about getting a spread, get the bulb style. If all you need is that downlight, then get the flat style. They both work great. I mean, they're pretty darn similar. So realistically, this can be fine no matter which way you go, but if you're not sure, just get the bulb style and that'll cover all your bases. But yeah, both of those are some excellent lights. I'm happy with that.